Jolly good. So coming and sitting forward on your chest. So I'm quite far forward. Taking a look at your feet, make sure they are hip width and parallel. I've got about 90 degrees at my knee, 90 degrees at my hip. I'm trying to have the knees in line. There we go. Feel, let's just put one hand on the front of your pelvis, one hand on the back of your pelvis. And just feel that you're nice and upright. So just make sure you're not sort of slouched back like that. The pelvis is upright so you can actually feel the bottom of your pelvis, what I call your sit bone, sinking into the chair. And we're just going to release our arms down by our side. Feel your feet heavy into the floor. Try and just relax off your thighs and your lower limbs. Have a lovely sense of length up through your lower back, up through your mid back, up through your upper back. Just feel like the crown of your head is floating up to the ceiling. So it's like your skull is filled with helium and it's just floating there on top of your neck. Good. Let's take a breath in to lift your shoulders and exhale to melt them back down. Inhale to lift and exhale to melt back down. And again. And melt back down. Inhale to bring your shoulders forward and exhale to roll them back. So they roll forwards and then you try and squeeze your shoulder blades together as they go back. Good. One more like that. Lovely job. Take a nice easy look over your right shoulder and come back to center. Take a nice easy look over your left shoulder and back to center. Good. So this is a feeling that your ear is lifting, floating up to the sky, and that shoulder's staying down. You're going to try and reach the fingers of this hand towards the floor and then just let them float slightly. Good. Release that resistance. Restack through your neck. So super tall before you even start. Lift your neck up and over. That shoulder stays down. So your body is staying still. Reach fingers, this hand down and away. Let them float. Bring it back and bring it back up. Try to find that moment where it's just like your chin pulls towards your throat and the skull just tips forward on the very top of your neck. And now rounding down through your neck, soften your breastbone back so you're looking at your thighs. See if you get the part of your head that's closest to the ceiling just to float up to the ceiling a little bit more. And then we're going to restack. Lower part of your neck, C6, C5, C4, 3, 2, 1, and your skull, or your vertebrae in your neck. Good job. We're going to take an inhale to float your arms up. Exhale, turn your palms and press back down. Good, nice everybody. So there's a little bit of resistance there. You just go as high as suits you. And if you are completely comfortable lifting your arms, then no higher than I'm going. So I'm just taking it up to like a V. Yeah, good. And press back down. Let's just pop this hand on your shoulder, float this arm up. So that shoulder stays nice and calm. We're going to come up through the spine, come up and over, and now reach that shoulder out of the socket. Let this arm go heavy. Try and press that foot and that hip into the floor and bring it back up. Just remember, if it's not comfortable, you can always have the hand here, yeah? Floating up. We just had the hand on the shoulder just to make sure that that went up in a sort of neutral. And then we thought lift, lift. So the shoulder is coming out of the socket now. And take it over. Weight into that foot, that hip. Breathe deeply into your side body. And bring it back up. Two more, just a bit quicker. Inhaling. Exhale to take it up and over into your stretch. Breath in here. And exhale to bring it back. Inhale to float. Exhale up and over into your stretch. Breath in here and exhale to bring it back. We're just going to bring the arms out in front of you. Palms are facing each other, not too high. Kind of difficult for me to see the camera angles. Wendy, just try and relax your shoulders a bit for me, lovely. Yeah, love. And then we're going to take that out to the side. As you do, you're going to send the fingers backwards. So you get a nerve stretch. Bring it back together. We're going to bring the hands completely together this time. Try and keep the elbows where they are. Bend your arms and now try and squeeze your forearms together. Looking good. I have to peek round to see you. And then take it forwards. Open it out. We'll only do a few this week. I think I made you do loads last week. And then bring it together. Bend the elbows. Keep the elbows high. Squeeze the elbow. Stretch across your back. Yeah? Really squeeze those elbows together if you can. Good. And forward. So we'll do one more. Take it out. Oh. And sound effects are optional. Elbows stay where they are. Bend. And then squeeze the elbows together. Straighten it out. And good. We'll just take it down from there. Give that all a shake out. We're going to do some Cossacks. If you can have your hands behind your head, that would be really nice. Otherwise, it's just here. So you're going to link your fingers, put your hands behind your head. Feel your just cupping underneath the sticky out bit of your skull. Elbows are nice and wide. You just see them in your peripheral vision. Relax your shoulders. Good job, everybody. Breath in. Exhale to rotate round. And inhale to bring it back. So those of us with the arms behind our head, we can't really do it wrong, okay? So you have to rotate through your back because you're holding your head. Those people who are here, just make sure your face stays in line with your hands, okay? Just otherwise what tends to happen is people begin to take it with their neck rather than, and we know you can mobilize your neck because we've just done it. Two more, so once more to each side. Good job. And then release your arms, give them a shake out. So we're going to just do a little bit of extension, a little bit of lifting your breastbone. So please can you, if you can, pop your hands behind your head. If you've had enough of that position, drop to this one. I'm just going to come around so you can see me. And we're going to literally just take a breath in, just to feel like you seesaw your breastbone up. And exhale to bring it back to neutral, looking straight forward. Inhale, so there'll be a little lift of my focus. And exhale to bring it back. So you probably can't really see because you'll be lifting your focus, but it's not a huge movement. Good, and it may just be about keep going, may just be about finding those muscles, yeah? Good job. And let's finish there. So give our arms another shake out. Good, we're just going to do a little foot warm up. So bring your heels a little bit closer to your chair. You're going to squeeze up on your right toes and squeeze back down. Squeeze up on your left toes. Oh, that's really rubbish. And squeeze back down. So your ankles should be staying in line, not doing what mine did on the right, yeah? And bring it back down. And squeeze it up. So don't let that happen. Keep it all in line. Good. Okay. And then we're going to squeeze, and this time we're going to do a little flick of the foot. So flick, then the toes find the floor, and then the heel. Squeeze up, and flick, and toes, and heel. Squeeze up, and flick, and toes, and heel. Squeeze up, and flick, and toes. Start to stay tall, and up, da, da. Don't try to begin to do it with your back. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Good. Just a little warm up through the hip flexors as well.